ॐ वाङ् मे मनसि प्रतिष्ठिता मनो मे वाचि प्रतिष्ठितम् आविराविर्मयेति वेदस्य मणिस्तः श्रुतं मे मा प्रहासीः अनेनाधीतेन अहोरात्रान् सन्दधामि ऋतं वदिष्यामि सत्यं वदिष्यामि तन्मामवतु तद्वक्तारमवतु अवतु माम् अवतु वक्तारम् अवतु वक्तारम् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ श्री गणेशाय नमः। ॐ श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम्। शक्तिद्वयं हि मायायां विक्षेपावृतिरूपकम् विक्षेपशक्तिर्लिङ्गादि ब्रह्माण्डान्तं जगत्सृजेत्। शक्तिद्वयं हि मायायां विक्षेपावृतिरूपकम् विक्षेपशक्तिर्लिङ्गादि ब्रह्माण्डान्तं जगत्सृजेत्। Now we are in the topic of Jagat. Vidyaranya Swami says, having said about consciousness, about Jiva, now student is asking one question, that if ultimate reality, absolute reality is existence, consciousness, then other than Sakshi, everything will be non-existent. But we experience this world, so it means other than Brahman, there is one more thing which is known as world. So there are two things, one is Brahman and other is Jagat. Now you have to explain what is this world, world is real or not. If world is also real, then there will be two real things, which is again illogical. Satya is always one. So, what is the explanation of this world? Jagat Vichar. Yesterday I said Srushti Mimansa. You cannot ignore this world. You cannot run away from this world. Therefore, all schools of philosophy talk about the world. They have given some explanation. Eastern philosophy, Western, in all religion, they explain this world. You must have seen, actually there are three topics, Jeev, Jagat and Ishwar. So, I am Jiva and I am living in this world. So, I have to tell something about this world, because that philosophy will be incomplete if I don't give any explanation of this world. So, Jagat is there. Now, about this world or creation, people have got different opinions. In outside world, you will see that artists have explained this world in a different way. Like Shakespeare says, this world is what? A stage, and all we are what? Actors. In Vedas also one statement comes, Pashya Devasya Kavyam. It is the poetry of God, Kavyam. Some people say this world is like a battlefield, continuously you have to fight. Not with people, but with different situations, different circumstances. So, lot of problem is there. Dukkhalayam, what Bhagavad Gita says, have you heard it? Dukkhalaya. Dukkhalaya means what? It is like Pustakalaya, where you get book, library or bookstall is called Pustakalaya. Aushadalaya means where you get medicine, shop of medicine. Whereas Dukkhalaya, storehouse of all dukkham only. Adi Bhautik, Adi Daivik, Adhyatmik. So continuously there is a supply of different type of sorrows, afflictions, tap. And those people who are continuously facing problem, they complain God. Whenever you manufacture new sorrow, first parcel you send to me only. People are frustrated with this. So their opinion about this world is what? No sukham, only dukkham. Sarvam dukkham. So like that, various ways are there to explain. Gurudev used to say, what is Jagat? Say, Jagmag, 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 Jagmag. One who is continuously, pulsating, glamorous, shining, that is Jag. One meaning of Jagat is Gacchati iti Jaga. This you must have heard. That continuously which is moving. Vishwan Nashwara. Manisha Panchakam it is there. Shashwan Nashwara. Shashwan Nashwara. Not that one day it will die or it will be perished. Every moment it is dying. Shashwan Nashwara Vishwamevam Akhilam. Vividham Shayati, Vividham Gacchati iti Vishwam. In various ways it is moving. So there is no stability in this world. I am giving the general, explanation on it. Another word for world is given what? Sansar. What is the meaning of sansar? Sansarati iti samsar. And one who is experiencing this world is called sansari. So we are sansari. One person said samsari means what? Every moment he has to say sorry, sorry. He is called sansari. Samyak sorry. Don't note, okay? It is not right Sanskrit. Swamiji has said samyak sorry. So continuously we commit some mistake. Sorry, sorry. So sansari. So sansar is not kutastha, it is not stable. Drishta nashta swabhava, that is also one. The moment we say that it is like this, next one it is gone. Like clouds. Gandharva Nagar, they say. Then Jagata, you know the meaning of Jagata? Jayate gacchati tishtati iva. So that is Jagat. Okay. But now here what he wants to say, this Jagat, how it is created, who created, why this creation is there. So now he says, Shakti dvayam hi mayaya. Shakti dvayam, there are two types of what? Power, two powers. And this power are called as Maya. Maya is a power. Shakti. It is divided into two parts. Two types you can say. Two aspects, whatever you say. Shakti dvayam hi mayaya. And the name of that power is Vikshepa Avruti Rupakam. One is called as veiling power. Avruti Rupa, and other is of the nature of projection. It projects. So one is of the nature of covering, veiling, it hides truth. And second is projects, creates, manifests, whatever you say. So that is Vikshep. You must have studied this already. Avaran and Vikshep. Achha, now what is the role of Avaran and what is the role of Vikshep? So here he is talking first about Vikshepa Shakti, projecting power. Vikshepa Shaktir Lingadi Brahmandantam Jagat Srujet. Srujet is the verb. Srujet. Creates. Vikshep Shakti projects or creates. What it projects, or what is the area or field, of this Vikshepa Shakti. So he said Lingadi, beginning from Sukshma Sharir up to the total universe is the creation of this projecting power. Vikshep Shakti projects from Linga Sharir to universe. Now see, first this veiling power comes and it covers the truth and then projects this world. The famous example, non-apprehension of rope creates misapprehension of snake. If I know that there is rope, true understanding, correct understanding is there, there is no projection will be there. Unnecessarily you don't have to say, see, do you see this rope? There is one snake also. Other person said, but I am not seeing unnecessarily why you are saying. When we don't see the rope, then only misapprehension of it. So truth is hidden, truth is covered, then something else comes into being. Like to experience dream, I must cover this waking state. If I am aware of waking state, the dream not seen. So first veiling power works, and then confusion, illusion, delusion, all this comes. Like in Ramayana, it is said, Shoka Moha Brahma. Three things it says. Shoka Moha Brahma. Moha is here veiling. Then because of Moha, there is a Brahm. Confusion, misapprehension, Brahma. And then there is a Shok. Shok means grief, sorrow. Snake is there, fear. So, Shoka Moha Brahma Jai, Tulsidas ji in Ramayana says. So, Vikshepa Shaktir Lingadi. Now, here we have to think. See, these powers, veiling power also, it is of the nature of veiling and projecting. Now, question is, whose power is this? The moment we say power, so the power belongs to whom? In politics also we say, this party has got power. Now it is in power. So who is the owner? Who is the ruler, controller? Now in Vivek Chudamani, very nicely it has been explained. Avyakta namni paramesha shakti. This one verse is very beautiful. There are 2-3 verses on Maya only. Avyakta namni paramesha shakti. Another name of this Maya is Avyakta, unmanifest. Because the whole world came out from this Maya only. Maya viva vijrumbhayatyapi maha yogi vayasvechaya bijasyantarivangkuro jagadidam prang nirvikalpam punaha. Where it is in Dakshinamurti Stotra. Maya kalpita desha kala kalana vaichitra chitri kritam. So everything came out from that Maya. Desha kal. The first thing is space and time. Everything in this world happening in space and time. Without mentioning of space and time, you cannot utter a sentence. Anything you say, you have to mention there. I am going to take class immediately. Where and when? So wherever that pamphlet or flyer is there, venue and time. Without time and space. So time and space also is projection of Maya, creation of Maya. Once one Mahatma was there and somebody was serving him food. There was no place in that plate. So Mahatma says, give me time, I will give you space. Time and space. So without space and time, this is the reality of this world. So, but from where they came? Maya kalpita. Acha. So this entire world was in causal state, like bij. So it is called as avyakta. Avyakta namni, paramesha shakti, that is I am. It belongs to God. Power is not independent, okay? Independently it doesn't function. That's why yesterday when you were discussing that Mama Maya Durattaya. So there Bhagavan says, Mama Maya, it belongs to me. In Bhagavad Gita, always Bhagavan says, me, Mama. Para Prakriti is there, Apara Prakriti is there. Again, he says, me, Viddhime, Prakriti Viddhime Param. My power is there. Mayadhyakshena Prakriti, Sujate Sacharacharam. My Prakriti creates this world. So always there is a ownership, So first point is this, it is power, but whose power? Paramesha Shakti. And this Maya is Anadi, beginningless. Anadya Vidya, no beginning. But yes, it can be ended. That's why in Bhaja Govindam that verse is there. Vayasi gate kah kama vikara, shushke neere kah kasara, shine vitte kah parivara, nyate tatve kah sansara. When I realize Brahman, realize it, then he asks, where is Maya, where is Sansara? I don't see any Maya. Like Mirabai also says, Bhavasagar sab sukh gayo hai. This Bhavasagar means this world. It dried up. Fikar nahi mohi taranan ki. Now I have no worries how to cross over that. Because from highest standpoint, if you see, there is no existence of Maya. Only Sarvam Khaluidam Brahma eva. Ishavasyam idam sarvam. Yat kincha jagatyam. Vasudeva sarvamiti samahatma sudurlava. From highest standpoint, Maya doesn't exist. See, when I come to know that rope is there, then why to talk of, snake? When I am awake, then there is no need to talk of dream. So from highest standpoint, this Maya doesn't exist in fact. So it will be there till ignorance is there. So Anadi, beginningless, but it can be ended. If it cannot be ended, then there won't be any realized person. So, Anadya Vidya, this is the Maya. And Karyanumeya, I am just giving this verse from Viveka Chudamani. Karyanumeya. You know the meaning of Karyanumeya? Karya means effect. Anumeya means can be inferred. Maya you cannot see as it is, but of course you can see the effect, lakshana. Daivi yesha gunamayi. Okay, it is gunamayi, trigunatmika, but you can't see trigun. But certainly I can see the effect of trigun. Trigunas are abstract in nature, On your forehead, nothing is written that Sattva-gun is coming, Rajogun is coming, like in TV it comes. But other person can infer that now he is, Tamogun is visiting him because he is dozing off or yawning. Or he is a chanchala, restless means Rajogun has come. So these are all signs of, Triguna. Karyanumeya it is. Triguna as such can't be seen. Achha, this Triguna, this Maya is pervaded everywhere, That's why in Bhagavad Gita is said, Trigunamayi bhavai evi sarvamidam jagat mohitam na bijanati. The Trigunas are pervaded everywhere. three types of people are there, three types of eatable are there, three types of color are there, three types of places are there, sattvic, rajasic, tamasic. Ashram, mandir, sattvic, mall, supermarket, rajasic. Then tamasic places are also there. But now in morning hours, I should not utter, why should I say? Tamahud. Then all the drinks, they are also of three types. Sattvic peya, rajasic, tamasic. So nothing is free from triguna. Entire world is covered by this Maya. That's why one meaning of Maya is Miyate Anaya Jagat. Whole world is measured by Maya. So, Karyanumeya can't be seen, but definitely effect can be seen. And Yaya Jagat Sarvamidam Prasuyate, by which creation happened, because of which. So, Jagat Srujet, now Shakti Dvayam. Now here lot of thinking has to be done. This power is there, it is of the nature of three gunas, sattva, rajas, tamas. But here that is not mentioned. Here another aspect. One is veiling, another is what? Projecting. Now somebody may ask, tell me it is real or unreal. You must have heard this. Maya is real or unreal? Some of you will know the answer. Neither real nor unreal. It is in between. What is that? Till you don't think, it appears as real. But after thinking, it becomes unreal. You must have heard mithya word, mithya. So they say, you cannot say this Maya is Sat. Sat chet na badhet. There is one sentence. Sat chet na badhet. Means if it is real, it will never be falsified. It will never go away. Because it is Sat. Sat chet na badhet. Bad means falsification. To see that it is not there. So if it is Sat, means it is of the nature of existence, then it will exist forever. So there is no need, no use of studying and doing Shravan Manan, because it will be always there. So you cannot say it is real, Sat. And Asat chet na pratiyeta. If it is asat, means totally non-existent, like horn of a rabbit. If it is totally asat, then I should not have seen this world. Because the horn of rabbit is not seen. It's Swamiji said, instead of rabbit himself, he gave example of it. He just asked, are you seeing horn on my head? One person said, not yet. Maybe in future. So, why to talk of rabbit? We don't have. So they are asat, means non-existent. So Maya doesn't fall in that category. Because asat vastu doesn't create any problem. No sorrow, nothing. But we are suffering, it means Maya is there. So asat chet na pratiyeta. It will not be experienced if it is not there. Totally non-existent. And sat chet na badhyeta. Okay, remember this. So neither sat nor asat. Then there is one third category you have to create. And it is mithya, illusory. Till we don't think its existence will be there, vichara abhava jivana. There is one word, vichara abhava jivana. It will live till you think. The moment you start thinking, it will just go away. Like a rope and snake. If you don't think, then you are in scare. Snake is there, snake is there. But if you go near it and try to say, let me see, how can snake come here? Let me see in the light of the torch. So when I see, then there is, goes away. So vichara abhava. If I don't think, then definitely it will trouble us. Vichara. That's why Sureshwaracharyaji says, vicharam na sahate maya. Maya doesn't tolerate, thinking or reflection and all that. Because the moment reflection starts, it has to run away. Like darkness. Darkness is always scared of light. The moment light comes, it has to run away. So this Maya plays different tricks, so that this person will not think. While listening, this Tamogun comes. These are all her servants, Maya servant. Go and cover his mind. Because if that listener thinks, then I will be completely destroyed or perish. Vicharam na sahate maya. Darkness doesn't like light. Once darkness actually complained to Brahmaji that wherever I am there, this sun comes and I have to run away. Please make you understand. So Brahmaji called sun god and he said, you should not trouble that darkness. Sun said, okay, sorry. I will meet that darkness and I will convey my, So please call him. Now sun is waiting, darkness yet not reached there. So in presence of light, darkness cannot exist. In presence of knowledge, Maya cannot exist. So it is neither real like Brahman, nor non-existent like horn of a rabbit. So they say it is mithya, mahadbhuta anirvachaniya, indescribable in fact. Anirvachaniya. It is there, but when you start thinking, it is not there. That's why they say that from three standpoints this Maya is defined. From the standpoint of ignorant person, Maya is power, very real. As long as ignorance is there, Maya is considered as power. Creative power, destructive power. They say Jnana Shakti, Ichha Shakti, Kriya Shakti. Have you heard this? So all of them, they belong to the Maya only. So Shakti. So this is the first level. But if you start thinking, just now we thought that it is real or unreal. Then that for a thinker, for a rational person, it is indescribable. Cannot be conclusively said that it is real or unreal. In between it is illusory. Abhas, pratiti only. And from highest standpoint, from knowledge standpoint, it is not there. Jnate tatve kaha samsara. So these are the three levels. Now when we are at the first level, we feel that this world is something. It is real, solid thing. But in Advaita Shankaracharyaji says, Jagad Vilakshanam Brahma. See, Brahman is existence, Brahman is real thing. And if someone says that there is world which is other than Brahman, Jagat Vilakshanam Brahma, he says Brahmana Anyan Na Kinchan. Actually speaking, only Brahman is there. No world is there. There is no world. No, but we are seeing. So if at all it is being seen, it has to be mithya. Chet, he says, Brahma Anyat Bhati Chet. If you are saying world is something different from Brahman, so okay, it will be there or it is there, but it cannot be a real thing. It has to be mithya. Like Yatha Maru Marichika. If somebody says that water is there, you can see. But if you analyze, then only sand is there. Other than that, nothing is there. So, of course, who says that world is not seen? Everybody sees that, everybody experiences that. You know, sometimes when we use this mithya word, people say, how can it be mithya? I am seeing, sun is rising, birds are flying, everything I am seeing. And what you are saying, mithya, mithya. I am getting headache and you are saying there is no head. Who says that the head is not? But it is not real. Who says that perception is not there? We are perceiving. And the statement is there, perceptions are deceptive. Not that whatever we see is a solid reality. So many things we see, but it doesn't exist. We sing a song, Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. But really stars are very little. Star must be laughing at us. Oh fool, you don't know. We are not little, much bigger. But appearance is there or not? So mithya doesn't mean that it will not appear. Here what time sun rises? Swami, I have not seen yet. I always get up after sun. So whatever time is there, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. But actually sun never rises. That's why Gurudeva has given one long statement, that earth is round, not seen, but it is true. Like that, the sky, blueness of the sky, seen but not true. And there are something which can't be seen, but the truth is there. You can't see air here, but it is there. So pramana, proof of whether it is real or unreal, is not only perception, thinking, vichar. In Marathi, there is one statement. Dasa dista tasa nasta. What you see is not always right or real. From this stage, it is seen that everybody is understanding. Just joking. Everybody has got concentration and mind is here, but somewhere it goes. So this is Maya, everything is Maya. Already we are living in this Maya and we have created TV and movie, another Maya. We are creator of, we cannot create this whole world, but definitely little this Maya we can create. Dream again also is like Maya. So veiling and projection, these are the two things. This way this Maya work. And because of Maya, the truth is completely hidden. Maya maha thagani hum jane. Like Kabir Das ji writes one song on Maya. Rog it is, thagini. Our knowledge is completely hidden or covered. We have no idea that, my true nature is Brahman or this world is not there. That substratum is completely hidden, veiling. And whatever is projected, that I feel that is real. Achha, now, what comes in this projection? So, from mind till up to what? Universe. Lingadi Brahmandantam Jagat Sujit. Meaning what? This mind is also Maya. Then what? Physical body, pranas, sense organ is also Maya. Sun and moon and planets and stars, everything is Maya. But here, two words have been given. One is veiling and other is projection. In Ramayana also, just for your information I am giving, Maya is divided into two parts, or Maya is of two types. Like here is Avran and Vikshep. There is a Avidya Maya and Vidya Maya. And Avidya Maya, what it does? Veiling. He says Avidya Maya is very dushta. It doesn't help us to realize the truth. It covers the truth. Avidya Maya. And Vidya Maya is this entire projection. And this Vidya Maya helps us to know the truth. See, this ashram is also under Maya or not? This hall is also under Maya or not? Whatever we are doing, it is again part of this world. But it helps us to cross this veiling, cross this ignorance. So this is Vidya Maya. Beautiful, Vidya Maya. And the personification of this Vidya Maya is, all the Devis, what do we say? Lakshmi Devi, Saraswati Devi, Durga Mata. This is what? Vidya Maya. It helps us to understand God. It is the consort of, Bhagavan, Lakshmi Narayan. So Lakshmi is like power, and the owner of this power is Narayan. Shakti and Shaktiman. That way also it is defined. So Vidya Maya. It helps us. And this Vidya Maya, like say Ramji is there, Mother Sita is there. So Mother Sita always, walk behind Ramji. Tulsidas ji very nicely, describe this picture. Ubhaya beech siya sohati kaise, Brahma Jiva beech Maya jaise. Don't think that Ramayana is just a story of Ramji and lot of Vedanta is there in Ramayana. Tulsidas ji studied Vedanta for 16 long years. And he digested it so well. So in Ramcharitmanas, you will get the glimpses of, the Vedanta. In fact, many places you will see Shruti mantras are translated almost as it is, in the form of Chopai. So there he says, he just saw Ramji is going, Sita ji is there, Lakshman ji is there. So Ubhaya beech siya sohati ke. Ramji is in the front, Lakshman ji is in the end, and middle, Sita ji. Meaning what? Sita ji is not opposing Ram. It is going behind and helping Lakshmana to reach to Ram. Lakshmana represents Jiva, individual. So my point is, when we worship all these Devi, we are worshipping Vidya Maya, power, Shakti. Shakti and Shaktiman cannot be separated, you know. Like Ardhanarishwar, there is a form of Lord, where half part is of mother, half is. So power and owner of power, this Maya and Mayavi, Bhagavan's name is what? Mayavi. Mayam tu prakritim vidhi, Mayinam tu Maheshwara. There is one Shruti. Gira arth jal beach sama kahiyat bhinna na bhinna. I am quoting from Ramayana. He says this power and the owner of this power cannot be separated like word and its meaning. The moment you utter word, the meaning comes to your mind or not. That's why this Nama Japa has got important role. Where the moment you utter Ram, 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 you will remember form of Ram. Om Namah Shivaya. Any name you utter and its meaning will come to you. Pujya Gurudev Swami Chinmay Ananda Maharaj, you could remember. Swami Vivekananda. So word and its meaning cannot be separated. Same way, Lord and its Maya. And another example is given, like wave and water. Jala beachy, Jala water, beachy wave. You cannot separate wave from water. Somebody went to Mumbai and I told him, when you go there, go to Chopati, that beach, sea beach, and bring some waves, you know, I have not seen yet. So you pack some waves and bring. Now what he will bring? He cannot pack. Water only. So water and wave. Same way Brahman and this Maya. So that way, because Brahman, without Brahman, Maya cannot exist. It takes support of it. Brahmasrayatmika Maya. And in Tato it is there. So in path of devotion, it is worship like Maya, Devi and Bhagavan is the support of that. Lakshmi Narayan, Ram Sita, Radha Krishna. That also should be, you know, side by side we should understand. So Vidya Maya, what I am saying. Like Trigunas are there, Sattvagun, Rajogun, Tamogun. This way also you can think. Tamogun is veiling, covering. And Rajogun, projecting. And Sattvagun helps us, you know, in knowing the truth. So same Maya has got one aspect as, you know, covering or problematic, other aspect is helping. Sattvagun. So in the same world, temples are there, in the same world, ashram is there, study is there, everything is going on. It's very interesting. And you will study in Bhagavad Gita, Mama Maya Durattaya, Mame vaye prapadyante, Maya metam tarantite. In path of devotion, what they say? If you have to cross over this Maya, what you do is surrender to Lord. Because this Maya belongs to Him. If you surrender to Him, then He will instruct that Maya, please don't trouble this, he is my devotee. You know that example of Ramakrishna Paramahansa used to give. If you surrender to that Mayavi, you will be safe. He used to give example of, you know, a fisherman who throw that net to get that fish. And all those fish which are away from that fisherman got caught in that. But those fish which are near to that fisherman, they are very safe. Very interesting example. So we are like fish and Bhagavan is like fish. There is one joke on this also, that when fish got caught, they were so angry with all human beings that, you killed us and now we are caught in this net. One day will come that you all will be caught in the net. And today we are all caught in the net, internet. The curse given by fish. So those fish which are away, similarly, if we don't do bhakti, then we will be. So this is path of bhakti. And in path of knowledge, what do you say? You realize Brahman, understand the substratum. That's why in Viveka Chudamani it is said, Shuddhadvaya Brahma Vibodhanasya Sarpa Brahmo Rajju Vivekato Yatha. By knowing Rajju, Brahma of Sarpa goes away. By knowing Brahman, ignorance goes away, Maya goes away. So do Sravana, Manana, Nididhyasan. These are all the practices to remove this Maya. So Shaktidvayam Himayaya Vikshepavruti Rupakam Vikshepa Shaktir Lingadi Brahmandantam Jagat Srujet. Now, in the next verse he says, further, more explanation of this Maya only. And he says, this projection is there, okay. And the world we see. But projection on what? What is the substrata? And again he defines what is this world. So very nicely, very famous verse it is. Srishtir Nama Brahma Rupe Satchidananda Vastuni Abdau Fenadi Vatsarva Nama Rupa Prasarana Srishtir Nama Brahma Rupe Satchidananda Vastuni Abdhau Fenadi Vatsarva Nama Rupa Prasarana. Here is somebody asks, what is this world? He says, world is nothing but Nam and Roop, name and form. See, this is the shortest definition of world. What is world? Nama Rupa. That's all. Nama Rupa Prasarana. Everywhere you will see forms are there, and whatever you touch, whatever you see, whatever you perceive, one object is there. It has got color, shapes, form. And another thing is its name is there. If you remove name and form, can you talk of this world? No. So, Nama Rupa Prasarana. Srishtir Nama Brahma Rupa. Creation is the manifestation of names and form. But now the question is, names and form of whom? Whose name? Whose form? Very interesting it is. He said, Brahma has taken many forms. Brahma is manifested in different forms. Satchidananda Vastuni means the world is nothing but Satchidananda Vastu appearing in different forms. So don't say world, world. If you look at minutely, go deep into each form, you will see that Brahman is there. Satchidananda, like, example, Abdhau Fenadivat, Abdhau, like sea or ocean. If you look at ocean, there are millions of waves they are rising. But all waves are nothing but waters only. Ocean is one, but appears as many in the form of waves. So, water appearing in the form of Fen Adi. Fen Adi means foam, bubbles, waves, variety is there. But if you try to see the essence of all these things, it is only water. If all the waves, if they start thinking about themselves, who am I, who am I? So what those waves will say? Arey, I am only water. As long as they think that I am wave, so small wave will be afraid of the bigger wave. That it will hit me and I will. But the moment I come to, oh, it is water, then ocean is there. Everywhere I am. So, Srushtir Nama Brahma Rupe Satchidananda Vastuni. Satchidananda Vastu only appearing in many form and name. See, whenever we say name, so immediately question goes, whose name? Mama Nama. So, somebody who has got that name. So, whose name is there? So, actually one thing is the Satchidananda. Like all, necklace and what all ornament, they are nothing but name of gold only. Vacha Rambanam Vikaro Namadheyam Mrittika Itteva Satyam. All mud pots are there, clay pots. And I say the bigger pot, the smaller pot, it is a plate, it is a glass. He say it is nothing, only Mrittika. Mrittika means mud or clay. In essence, it is clay. But when I just superficially I say this is a object. So, Nama Rupa. Guruji has given one example. See, anything you touch here, finally you will reach to Satchidananda. Anything. He says, cloth is there, garment is there. So, if you start thinking, what is this? What is the Upadan Karan, from where it has come? So, from thread. Thread comes from that cotton. Cotton comes from that plant. Plant comes from earth. Again, cause of earth is water. And cause of water, fire, air, space, Brahman. Anything you put. That's why the Satchidananda. Any wave you touch, any pot when you touch, you are touching nothing but clay only. When you are weighing that pot, you are weighing clay only. You are trying to check whether there is a crack or not. So, tuck like that. So, you are hitting mud or you are hitting pot? Mud only, na? Then what is pot? Actually nothing. Pot is only superimposition on that clay. But one who has got that attachment to names and form, he will never say the essence. We are all Vyavahara Asakta. Vyavahara Asakta means attached to the empirical things only, empirical level. One who wants to fill water and all that, he will not say that it is only a mud. He will say it is a pot. But one who just wants to know what is the truth of this pot, then he will say it is only clay. Similarly, if I have got a lot of attachments and attractions and all that, then I will never see that essence, only name and form. I will get stuck to that. So, we don't see that everything is Brahman or that. Name and form and other things are so attractive. Are you getting what I am saying? All of you are here. So, Srushtir Nama Brahma Rupe, Satchidananda. Finally, if you see everything, Satchidananda. So, world is name and form. See, name is required for, our transaction. If name is not there, then it will be very difficult. Utility is there only, upyogita, that's all. It is not the ultimate truth. The definition of name, what is name? So, they say, Vyavartakatvam Namatvam. What does Nam do, It separates. Vyavartan means separate. For example, on this stage, so many things are there. And if I tell someone, go to that hall and in the stage there is a paperweight, you bring it. Now, so many things are there. But the moment he hears this word paperweight, what happened? Everything from his mind is gone. No, paperweight. Vyavartakam. If I have to call somebody, I use the name. The moment I utter that name, other people, they say, oh, it is not mine. Vyavartana happened. Now, for a moment, you think that nobody has got name. Now, how you will call that person? You have to explain so much. You go and the one person is sitting and he is wearing glasses and he is this, and then you bring that. You call him. So much description is needed. If there is no noun, only pronoun, he, she, it. Interesting it will be. So, the moment, see, anything is manufactured, name ceremony is there. Name. Namakarana sanskar, child is born, Nam. So, name is very useful, but it is not a final thing. It can change. When pot is there and the pot maker gave some different shape, different name comes. So, name and forms are changing, but the substratum on which the name and form are seen, they remain same. So, that is Satchit Ananda. More we will discuss about this. Everything has got one existence. In essence, everything is existence. That's why book is, watch is, table is. That existence has taken particular form and it is called table, chair. Once in Siddhavadi, somebody asked Pujya Gurudev. Gurudev was there. And he used to, go to garden, there is garden. Somebody asked, Gurudev, which tree is this? Whose tree is this? Actually, he wanted to know the name and already. Gurudev said, it is a tree of existence. Existence has taken particular form, is called tree. So, in reality, everything is existence. Satpratyaya kimnu vihaya santam. In Sat Darshan, very first verse, Ramana Maharshi says, without forgetting existence, how can you say that this thing exists? Underlying thing is what? Without thinking of gold, how can you say that it is necklace? Actually, two thoughts are there. One is object thought and other is substratum thought. Reasoness thought. But we give more priority and more importance to that object thought. Are you getting what I am saying? So, this world, those who are worldly people, they give more importance to object, name, form. They are not worried about what is the substratum and what is the reality and on whom it is superimposed. Whereas all devotees, they see that God. When you say God is there, means God is what? Existence. Okay. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo.